Yes, and welcome back. Of course, this is the Touchline. Good to have you on board still. And we're into our second session of the interviews. And I'll be speaking to 14-year-old Abba Julu Oyo, who is preparing for the Dubai International Swimming Competition. She is a swimmer from Broker School and also did win gold or participated at the Kenya Second School Games National Championships in Mombasa. She's here to talk about her performances there and expectations in Dubai. Karibu sana. Welcome, Abba.
Thank you.
Good to have you on board. What was your performance in Mombasa? I know you won gold in butterfly. How did you prepare for the competition in Mombasa?
I've been training at least 5 times a week for at least 1 hour 30 minutes every week. Yeah.
And maybe how did you coaches help you be better?
They tell me what I need to improve on, and in training we practice on where I need to improve.
I mean, and when you're practicing and you know competing, what's in your mind? Breaking the records, lowering your time? What matters?
Yeah, I like to focus on lowering my times, but I also enjoy winning first place and getting a gold medal, and breaking a record is also a bonus.
Nice one. And what has been your pleasant memory so far in the pool?
Well, I've broken a couple of records. When I was 9, I even broke, I think it's David Danford's record that stood from I think somewhere in the 1990s.
And I mean, looking at the people that you've been breaking records are top swimmers who've gone on to represent the country in Olympics. This the direction makes you believe?
Pardon?
Like when you break records by Danfords, you know, people who've really done so well for the game, what does it make you feel like?
It makes me feel like I can achieve great things and I can make it to high places.
And maybe in what period do you want? I know Olympics 2028 and a lot of competitions, but in what period do you want to achieve this?
I'm looking to try participate in the next Olympics.
2028?
Yes.
What will make you get there?
Just consistent training and support from my family.
Yeah, and maybe in Mombasa, how crucial were these championships for you? How important were the national championship for you?
They are very important because they can help me in terms of even scholarships for school, and yeah.
Yeah, and maybe did you was it your first time winning the national championship at the school games?
I did one, I think 2 years ago, and I also did well there.
Yeah, and maybe how important was this win this time?
It was very important.
Important. But the competition maybe from the rest of the swimmers, you know, did they give you, was there anybody who wanted the gold more than you wanted it?
Yeah, there were many people, especially from the coast, who really gave me a challenge.
So the coast guys are very good. Maybe is it because they come from where there is a big water mass? Probably, and they have good time, enough time to prepare. But definitely, this is all in preparation for the Dubai Championship, right? Yes. How ready are you?
I'm pretty ready, even though I wish I had more time to still train and practice and improve.
Yep, and I mean, and looking at that, of course, also it means that you're looking to get more. It puts you in a good maybe Olympic qualification. You gather points along the way when you do participate at these championships, and also builds you up mentally. You know, it prepares you, makes you be more ready for international championships. But maybe to you as a swimmer, right? What's the importance of this championship in Dubai?
Just to give me a feel of what racing against people from other countries would be like, and being in a place racing in front of many people I've never met before.
I mean, and this, what role will it play for you to perform, to swim at that stage with a whole aquatic center full of people cheering?
It's gonna play an important role because it's going to shape my confidence to swim in front of many people.
Yes, and of course it's an important part of a swimmer, right? To be confident.
Yes.
Yes, but winning gives you confidence, right?
Yes.
But what do you have a routine when you get to the? What do you do before you get to the pool? Do you have a routine that maybe you look up to that makes you have that mojo?
Like, I usually just set a target for myself, a goal, then I try to relax a bit so I'm not too nervous.
And you get the result that you want.
Yes.
Later on, who do you dedicate your results so far, especially the goal that you won in Mombasa?
Like, usually my parents, I just like to make them proud. Yeah.
Do they support you? How supportive have they been?
They are very supportive. Every time before training, when I'm feeling like tired, they just tell me I can do it, and they push me to be better.
And they're happy when you bring back medals and trophies.
Yes.
Yeah. And how do you study, balance study and competitions and swimming?
Usually I train in the mornings, then I leave the evenings for revision and homework and study.
And of course, the two, what would you say, if given a chance, would you like do swimming to the highest level?
Yes.
I mean, Olympics is the climax of and a dream of any sports person. Maybe to you, is it the same?
Yes.
In 2028, is it possible for you to be there?
I think it is.
And looking at maybe at this particular championship in Dubai, what are you targeting?
I'm just targeting to get better times and just prove to people that I can do things like this.
Who do you look up to in butterfly? I know there are several stars that have emerged, but
for swimmers, I look up to swimmers like Sama McIntosh because she's a young swimmer also, and she went to the Olympics at 17, which is something I'd also like to achieve.
What makes him the best?
She's just very good, and she's also very young, breaking world records, but even though she's still 17.
And for them to get there at 17, I mean, you're just 3 years shy of that, but they are there. What do you think what qualities do they have that have made them that good at that young age?
I think they just have discipline, confidence, and just goals they like to achieve.
I mean, and for you, when you're beginning, 14 is still, that time, and it's prime for you as a sports person. But did you have a choice of many sporting disciplines, or how did you choose on? How did you pick on swimming?
When I was like 7 years old, I had a coach in my old school, Miss Richie. She saw potential in me, and she decided to see if I can be better. So she put me for swimming, and I just started to enjoy it, so I started doing it.
How was it when you're beginning? Were you winning? Was it nice? Did you feel like, no way, I better do something else? How was it when you're beginning?
At first, I was a bit I wasn't very prepared. I was kind of scared, but then I got more confident, and I started winning, and I started enjoying it more.
And now, I mean, what are the benefits of picking on swimming? What would you say? What would you advise the young ones there who are also looking up to people like you?
I just advise them to keep going even when they feel like to give up, because swimming is a nice sport and can take you places.
What kind of qualities must they? I know discipline is one of them. What else?
Also an open mind, and just to be able to try new things and be confident and get out of their comfort zone.
I mean, and it has taken you out of your comfort zone?
Yes.
What was that? What was the comfort zone?
I used to be shy and I hated going in front of large crowds, but then now swimming made me more confident in front of more people.
Uh-huh. And it's something that you're proud of, right?
Yes.
It really gives you the belief that you can get everything that you want.
Yes.
And at Dubai, I mean, we will all be at the airport waiting with the flowers, waiting for you to bring back gold. Is it going through your mind like you have to win, be number one?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I mean, and importance, I mean, every time it's just about competition. Sometimes you don't have to win. Sometimes you don't have to win. Sometimes you just go to compete, especially at this stage, right? And maybe you can talk about the level of the role that the coach has played in making sure you winning the national school games championships, you're winning the local meets at the Kyoto school, and now you're going for the Dubai. Talk about how important the coach has been in making sure that you achieve all this along the way.
My coach has been very good, telling me what I need to improve on, like help when I'm tired, giving me breaks if I need, helping me just become a better swimmer, helping me cut down my times.
Uh-huh. Yes, and in Dubai you'll be with five of the other five swimmers, right?
Yes.
What can you say? Talk on behalf of the team. What should we expect from the whole team now?
Just that we'll try make Kenya proud.
Mm-hmm.
We'll try our best, get better times, and hopefully win all our races.
Mm-hmm. Win all your races and go to the Olympics, right? What advice would you like to give the young ones out there watching you?
Not to give up and just keep going and be confident.
Yes. And you're in Barcelona, you support Barcelona Football Club?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's okay. My father is a Barcelona fan and he introduced them to me, and I just really enjoy watching them because they are an amazing team.
Who's your favorite in the team?
Lamine Yamal.
Lamine Yamal, definitely, right? Do you think they are winning the Champions League?
Yeah,
Can they beat Arsenal?
of course.
What do you mean? Thank you so much, Abba, for making it on Touchline, right? We wish you all the best when you go to Dubai and bring back all those medals, and we'll be glad to host you again, right? Yes, that's Abba Julu, the 14-year-old swimmer from Buka School. She'll be representing the country team of 5 at the forthcoming Dubai International Aquatic Swimming Championships later this month. Thank you so much for watching. That's been the end of our interviews, but of course the final bit is the fan zone coming up next with Wendy, Areri, and of course Bantu. They are already in the house, so don't go too far. Keep watching the Touchline.